Good morning, Zanele. Thank you so much for joining me this morning to answer some of our questions. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. Thank you so much for having me. I'm great. And how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Zanele, you are the Chief Quantity Surveyor at Gauteng Department of Infrastructure. How did your career in this industry kick off?
So I discovered quantity surveying at the end of my high school through an article in the Star. There used to be a feature called Metric Matters. So on that week, they were profiling quantity surveying. I read about it, and at the bottom, they had listed that you could contact the Association of South African Quantity Surveyors if you want more information. So after school, I made a call to the association. I spoke to an amazing lady called Barbara Morgan. I think I owe her my career in quantity surveying, because then she sent me information with regards to what the career was about, which universities offer it. And she even assisted over the phone with the application process in terms of what I needed to do. And so then I applied and I was admitted at University of the Free State. So I spent 4 years of my life studying quantity surveying at University of the Free State.
That's amazing.
Then took my first job in Plettenberg Bay for with childcare quantity surveyors and project managers. So yeah.
Zanele, what was the highlight of your career?
So there has been a few, but there's one that really stands out. So 2 years ago, I was nominated for an award with African Construction, and I got the second prize. And it was such an affirming thing. It was such an affirming moment, because what it said to me was that all the hard work that you've put in, all the trials and tribulations, somebody is watching and somebody appreciates it. So it was really a moment of affirmation and an acknowledgement. So it goes a long way. So I think that has been a highlight.
Certainly, certainly. And somebody's always watching, and we can't wait to welcome you next year as well to the African Construction Expo and our awards, of course, as we welcome you as a judge.
I'm looking forward to it.
Great, Zanele. And, you know, this is Women's Month, and I want to find out from you, how does the department offer support to women in the construction industry, especially when it comes to upskilling our professionals?
So, as you know, DID is part of Public Works. Just so it's not just about Women's Month for us in the department. If you look at the staff contingent, I think we have about three chief quantity surveyors in the directorate that I work in, and all three of them are women reporting to other women. And with regards to the women who are running their own practices, our procurement strategies follow the triple PFA. So that with every project that we do, we make sure that we empower companies owned by women, and we upskill. So if the project is too large, we look for areas where those smaller companies could be subcontracted to do the work. So the department is always looking and finding ways to upskill and empower women in the construction industry and in quantity surveying.
Excellent. I think that's really positive that we keep moving forward, even in these uncertain times. And what impact do you, as a quantity surveyor, think COVID-19 is having on construction?
It's a very difficult one. It's a devastating impact. I mean, projects have had to stop, and that has meant that contractors go without pay, if you know what I mean. And for employers also, there's also this uncertainty. You know, if you were busy with a shopping center and we see the impact that this pandemic has had on the economy, you start questioning those decisions. And again, I think it's going to be a lasting one for the construction sector, because looking at how we can sort of manage to operate from home, I foresee office buildings taking a knock, because then when the time comes, I think employers are going to sit and look at if there's really a need for office space, or if we could operate from virtual offices. I'm really hoping that something positive comes out. I mean, the construction industry has been through a lot since its existence, and we've sort of managed to survive all of that. I'm hoping that we will survive this one as well. The impact has been a very negative one on the industry.
For sure. And we are the world's oldest industry. So I'm sure we've got some sort of, resilience behind us.
We do. We will recover. It's just for now. It's very difficult.
Of course.
We always do. We always do.
Of course. Zanele, you are so young and you have come so far in your career. To end off, what is your message to young women eager to join the built industry?
I would definitely say do it. It's worth it. There's opportunities, and there are people who are willing to assist, and universities are doing quite a great job in empowering women. So if you are thinking about it, make that call the association, call the university you are interested in, submit that application, and just do it.
Zanele, the future is female, and I want to wish you a very happy Women's Month, and thank you for all your contributions to the construction industry.
Thank you very much.